Hi there and welcome back. Today, my friend Steven has requested that I do the green drake emerger, that I kind of affectionately call the Hapster. And we'll be doing this today on this is a size 14 3XL curved hook. And I'm going to be starting with some olive thread. And I've got a couple different sizes of olive thread today. I'm going to do the abdomen in that with 6/0. I'm going to go ahead and start with the 6/0. You can use 12/0 for the whole thing, but it's easier to build up a body, the abdomen and all that. You can use a thread body with the 6/0 thread. I could do this also with a turkey buyout or other similar materials like I do with the duns and the cripples and that, but I'll be doing it with thread body today. I'm going to put a trailing shuck on here, and for the shuck I'll be using some Zelon. This is my olive brown straight Zelon material. And I'm going to come up here where I put the post in so we can get a uniform base for the abdomen. And go ahead and tie this in. Green drake shucks are pretty big and hefty, so you can put a significant shuck on here. Normally I tie my shucks a little more sparse, but I'll do this one a little more dense. Then I'm going to put some ribbing on. For the ribbing, I'll be using this UTC yellow holographic tinsel in medium size. So go ahead and clip off a little bit of that material here. And we're going to tie this in up and again come down to the tail. I do put this pretty far down the bend here, so there's a curved hook, so it's all bent, but and we'll cover up that tinsel and come up here to where the post is going to be. For the post, I'm using this poly floating yarn. This is a silver gray. You could use more of a dun color or a slate gray, or you can use yellow. You can use a lot of different colors. Depends on what you like to do with your posts. And I'm going to go ahead and tie this in up here. I'm going to clip off the butt at an angle like this to help give me a taper to that abdomen. And cover that up all the way down. And I'm going to go ahead and build up the abdomen here before I do my parachute post. It's easier when that's not in the way. So I'm going to build up the body here. This is why I use a 6/0, because it builds up the abdomen diameter a lot faster than 12/0 does. Give yourself a nice smooth base for the abdomen. You could use dubbing for this. Might be easier. I'm going to go ahead and post the parachute post here. I'll wind up the post. I'm going to wrap around it and I hold the post as I pull it tight. Bring that back down. Wraps in front. I'm going to go ahead and tie this off now and put my 12/0 thread on so it doesn't build as much bulk. I'm going to go ahead and put my 12/0 olive thread on here. I'm going to wrap this ribbing up fairly wide spirals. You want that olive to show through. Just a little bit of flash, a little bit of lighter yellow in there. Bring that up here and tie it off. Clip off the butt. All right, now I can tie in my hackle. The hackle, I've got some just white and grizzly olive, dyed olive. I'm going to try to find one appropriately sized here. I've done so many of my green drakes that my hackle is getting a little bit thin. Grab one of these guys. Flip off the fuzz. Strip off the base material, base fibers there. Secure it to the shank. I'm going to secure it to the post here. When securing your parachutes to the post, make sure that the concave side or the dull side is up against the post with the colored side facing out towards you. Sometimes it likes to twist around while you're wrapping it. There we go. Now for dubbing on the thorax, I've got some of this superfine, and I'm going to choose this olive color here. Go ahead and grab a chunk of that. And sparsely put it onto your thread here, make a small dubbing noodle. I'm going to dub that right against the eye, going back to the post, back around the post, and finish by coming around and putting on the tying side of the hook here. I'm going to take my hackle and line that here around my post. Should go underneath each wrap. I'll give it 6 or 7 turns there. This is a clink hammer style merger here. And clip off the hackle here. And clip off the post. And then whip finish. And you whip finish, you're going to whip finish right around the base of that hackle here. A couple times. Tight. Trim that off, trim off any hackles that got stuck in there. And there you have the Hapster green drake merger. Give it a try, good luck, and happy tying.